with Travel Man Dan. Seeing places, meeting people, exploring all the world. Having a good time with Travel Man Dan.
Make sure you see every bit of it. Hey everybody, how's it going? Travel Man Dan here, and welcome to today's episode. Today is going to be so much fun. I am super excited. I'm really pumped up because I got a great adventure to show you. And we're going to go ahead and start it off by pulling out this. You guys all remember this, the magic globe from the Wizard Zerzor. That's right, we haven't used it much this year, but today I'm going to go ahead and teleport myself to a really fun adventure. So sit back, relax, and get ready for an awesome episode. Oh wow, I made it! Magic Globe, you haven't failed me yet. Oh my gosh, you should see what I'm looking at right now. Off to the left of me is a giant sandhill mountain, and then to the right is a humongous, epic, beautiful Pacific Ocean. Today's episode is gonna be unbelievable and quite exhausting. Let me show you what it's like to climb up this sandhill and get a fun exercise hike going. Let's go check it out. It's nice to get the magic globe out again and start flying around and traveling and stuff. Now the next few videos that I will be doing for Travel Man Dan, I'm going to take you in and around hikes here in Los Angeles. I'm going to take you up mountains, up sand hills, and all kinds of fun stuff to get you out, to get you feeling comfortable. The pandemic is not over, but as things start to ease up a little bit, people are wanting to get outside and be a little more active. So I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and show you some cool hikes. If you live here in LA, they could be something you want to try, but if you're also visiting Los Angeles, it might provide some type of value for you. So let me go ahead and show you today's first hike, and I don't know what we're gonna call this one. We're just gonna call it the Sandhill. That's what I call it. And check it out. This is what we'll be doing right here. This is the Sandhill. Now my location is about 20 minutes north of Malibu along PCH. And if you don't know PCH, it stands for Pacific Coast Highway. Right along here, you can see the cars whipping up and down here. And then check it out. That right there is the Pacific Ocean. Before you take on this hike, I recommend a few things to bring along. First, you should have some type of water. Now I have one of those Camel backpacks. I'm not sponsored by Camel or anything, but they are pretty good because it's like a little backpack, and well, it's got this little hose that you can go ahead and drink from at any time. And once we get hiking, once we get walking up that thing, you're gonna want a sip of water, and you're not gonna wanna have any obstruction by carrying some jug or some water bottle. So this thing's nice. It hooks up right here to the side, and it's kind of like a little backpack. Now, another thing that I recommend is that you have a nice pair of sneakers, something light and comfortable. Don't come out here with your best pair of Air Jordans. I like to use these, the Chinese Feiyus. If you've ever seen my video when I was in Shanghai, I visit the Feiyu store. I'll go ahead and throw that up there right now. You can check out that video if you haven't seen it. But you want to have something light and comfortable, and I'll show you why a little bit later. Another thing that I would recommend that you have out here is some kind of gator guard, okay? Not only just because there might be other people out here later, and we're still supposed to be socially distancing, we're still supposed to be wearing masks, but depending on the time of day, it could be really cold like it is now, so you might want to pull this up over your face, or it could be really hot, so it helps when the sun is beating down on your neck. Just a few recommendations. Other than that, just be ready to get one hell of a workout. This isn't the biggest hike. This isn't the hike that's gonna take you through the woods and along some amazing epic journey amongst mountains, but you will be climbing up a mountain, okay? And you will have a beautiful scenery of the Pacific Ocean. But one thing that you are guaranteed to have is one heck of a workout. Another thing that I brought is a book bag. If you can see that back there, I'll go ahead and bust out what's inside in a minute, and I'll show you what I do after the second time we hike up and down this hill. And you want to make sure that you have a good pair of sunglasses. know this hike might not look like much. It's about 100 yards at about 80% grade. But what makes it really difficult, what makes it really hard, and what makes it a fun exercise to get a good leg workout is the sand. And each and every step that you take up the sand pushes you down further. So it's like the old analogy of one step forward, two steps back. Okay, so I'm about 3/4 away up, my very first time. My heart is pumping, my chest, well, you can see I'm gasping for air. My legs already have lactic acid filling up, and they got that good squeeze and pump going on. As you know, I took the Magic Globe here, but if you're interested, if you live here in Southern California or you're visiting, you want to get a good workout alongside this beautiful Pacific Ocean, I'll put down in the description the link of how to get here. The ass kicker. Along the way, you got these giant rocks you can use as like rest points, but we're gonna keep going. And this is where it gets really hard. It gets really steep. It goes up another 10% grade, I'd say, for another 30 to 50 yards at the top into that wooded area, and that's where we're headed because you're tired. Your legs are swollen with blood. They don't want to continue even after the first walk. But you just keep going and push yourself. And at the end of this, I promise you, you're gonna feel much better about yourself through all this great physical activity and this beautiful scenery that you're around. I made it to the top for the first time, and oh man, this is beautiful. Let me show you what I'm looking at, guys. Take a look at this beautiful scenery. You have the mountains, and then look at this beautiful Pacific Ocean. Holy cow, that is gorgeous. Just a stunning view of the water. The waves are looking mighty and powerful as they roll and crash on into the sandbank. Take a look, you can see the sun is peeking its head up over there. If you look down below, you can see cars are pulling up of surfers, other people out here to train, and people out here just enjoying these sand dunes. So if you look on over, right around that corner is on your way to Malibu. And then if we swing around, we still go up PCH, up and over there, around that bend, that little rock that looks like the Goonies point, that beyond there is Ventura. Let's go downhill. Okay, so in my backpack, I had a few empty and fun jugs. Check it out, big white jug. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fill it with sand. We're gonna make it a little tougher to climb the hill by carrying along some extra weight. I'm not sure how much pounds or kgs one of these jugs is once filled with sand, but I'm gonna kind of guesstimate once we have this sucker completely filled. There are some rocks in there as well. If I had a guess, yeah, I'd say it's about 30 pounds. Let's go ahead and put this 30-pound weight now in our backpack. Zip it up, swing it onto our back, and go for another hike. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Almost immediately, I can feel this giant bucket of sand pulling me back and making me stand more upright. And you can feel the weight. As already, I've gone about 20 yards and my legs are already feeling it. And I think I need to suck off this hose Oh man. Love me the camel pack. Holy shit, this isn't easy. I'm about halfway there. The 30 pounds in my bag feels like 100. My legs, my knees, my toes, my heels, everything is hurting. And well, what the hell am I doing out here anyway? That's where we're headed. That's where we started. Get your ass out here and start moving your body. Get some type of exercise. Smell the fresh, clean air. Just be part of nature and enjoy yourselves. Even if it hurts a little bit, it's well worth it in the end. This is definitely the part where you take little baby steps. One of the things I can say that might be a little helpful and a little resourceful is try to find the tracks that you came up the first time, because the foot imprint is already landed in the sand and you can kind of use that as a step. Now it's not a great step, but it is a step. I made it. I got the 30-pound jug in my backpack. This is the third time I've hiked up this hill. Let's go do the easy part. I gotta be honest with you, I am extremely exhausted right now, but we're not finished. Wow, even walking down the sand hill with this 30-pound jug, you can feel the impact on your knees, and it ain't easy, but we're gonna get through it, and we're having fun. It's a beautiful morning. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. Hope nobody needs that. Oh, what do we have here? Looks like somebody left their walking stick, right? They need a little walking stick to get up the hill. Well, you know what? Not interested. I'm a spear. And guess what? I got another surprise for you. Okay, well, I'm already pooped. I'm extremely tired, but we got to do a few more. We said we were going to do them, so we're going to do them. Now, my dad's always called me a little stupid. Not because I can't multiply 4 times 4, but more because of the choices that I make. And now this next choice for me has been debatable whether it's smart or, well, whether maybe it's healthy. So this is what we're gonna be doing for the next 2 walk-ups. I just so happen to have another jug with me, okay? And we're gonna fill this sucker up with sand, and then we're gonna have another 30-pound sand jug on my back. So we're looking at 60 pounds straight up the hill again. Should be a good time. Let's get this thing filled up and ready to go. All right, Travel Man Dan, super sand workout with his jugs. And well, I gotta be honest with you, this one, I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm already tired, my legs are sore, but let's see what I'm all about. Let's push ourselves and make the most of this day. All right, so there is jug number 2, completely filled with rocks, so I can make a video for you. And let's secure this thing on tight. Yeah, I think that'll work. Maybe my book bag is gonna rip open at the bottom. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be heavy. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh shit. Oh, all right, here we go. I got about 60 pounds of sand here in these jugs. And we're going straight up that hill again for rounds 4 and 5. Let's go. We're not doing it today. I'm not bringing tunes. I'm gonna have to go with the thoughts in my mind and just grunt it out and get up there and good old-fashioned hard work. Let's go. Halfway there. This is treacherous. I'm moving, but I don't feel like my feet are going forward. But I sure as hell don't feel like I'm moving. Wow. Take a look. You can see the sun cracking in right here amongst these mountains. Just absolutely gorgeous. As tough as this hike is, it is one stunning, beautiful, amazing view. Take a look at that ocean. And then if I flip it all the way around, you can see the sun hasn't risen over the mountains right there, but it soon will. Almost there. About 20 yards. Almost there. Almost there. Hey, hey, hey. Yes! Yes! Hello, Pacific Ocean. It's so nice to see you again. I am Travel Man Dan, and thank you for blessing me with this amazing morning as I hike up this hill and listen to the sweet sounds of your waves. This has been one epic morning. Thank you. As I start to end this journey, take it nice and slow. You gotta remember the weight on your back. You know, you don't want to risk any injuries, especially right when you're about to finish. So just take it slow, take it low, and enjoy the last minute of this hike, of this exercise, of this, well, refreshing day to just get out in nature and be amongst the mountains, the sand, and the ocean. It's one of those rock stacky things for people that have came here to this mountainside, have hiked, have visited, have just enjoyed this scenery. They go ahead and they take a rock and they stack it upon there. So I guess staying with tradition, I'll grab this one. It is along the hike, and I will place it on that little rock statue that's forming down at the bottom of this sand dune. All right, here is the rock statue. I guess this signifies that you were here, that you completed the hike, and well, I did it. I did it a bunch of times. We even have a little guy over here, check him out, a little brother. But I do have a rock from the hike that I climbed, and I'm gonna go ahead and find a sweet place for it. Travel Man Dan rock is going right inside there, and well, let's give a better look at it. That was one heck of a hike. And well, let me get these jugs off. Oh, this is gonna feel good. Holy cow, feels amazing. One of the things I want to show you now is why it's a good reason to have an old, comfortable, but flexible shoe. That's why I use the Feiyu when climbing up this sand mountain. But check it out, guys, because this is what's gonna happen. Like I said, you don't want the best shoe that you get. You are gonna have a ton of sand coming out of your shoe after this hike, right? We'll go ahead and squeeze it. The nice thing about Feiyus is they're bendable, okay? You can kind of get everything out of them. Hey guys, that's gonna do it for us today. If you like what I'm doing and you haven't already, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there. Ring the notifications bell so you're notified when new episodes come out each and every week. Go ahead, give me a like on this video, drop me down a comment, and let me know what you liked about this hike, or if you can suggest another hike for me to do. I'd love to hear from you. Wow, what an epic episode this was. I hope you saw something fun and cool, like how we climbed up this sand hill that's alongside a mountain, and then right behind us, we had the Pacific Ocean. That was stunning. I can't believe it. And well, I hope you learned something new and interesting. How going out for a hike can also be one excruciating physical activity that's gonna benefit your health. But most of all, I hope you're inspired to come out here to this sand canyon or anywhere. Maybe you have one in your town, in your city, in your country. Get out there, start moving your body, smell the fresh air, breathe in all the elements, and get a good workout in. And I hope that you get a chance to check out this specific place and be inspired. Thanks again for watching. I'm Travel Man Dan, and remember, it's a big world out there. Make sure you see every bit of it